Bill Christ on Tuesday night. Yeah, this other night I took this truck from this couple. Hey, don't get your wits in a twist. There's some people, they don't deserve transportation. That was some of them. Plus, I was doing the truck a favor. They weren't doing that truck any favors. The tires was bald. You ain't supposed to drive around roads we got up there like that. This how you go pop. Whew. Don't do that. I'm sorry. Did you say something? Excuse me. I would tell you why the couple deserved it, but that wasn't just one thing. That's just how some people are. And that truck said to me, that truck looked up at me with one blinking headlight and said, "Please." I said, "I got you, honey. We're on." Now, something I knew was suspicious was when the guy said from inside the store, he hollered, "How'd you know where the key was?" It's like, "Oh, you just gave yourself away." Yep, I definitely don't feel bad about this now. I'm doing what's right for this car. Bonk, bonk. No, that kind of sounded like I was tapping the horn, but no, I was tapping the dashboard. Bop, bop. Good car. I will name you Shalar Mashalar. Hi ho. Shalar Mashalar. And I didn't hear this by my ears, but my resident birds. Yeah, you can talk to birds. You mean y'all thought they weren't real here? Ooh. Well, I was wondering what all the weather activity was. Some karma be stewing, baby. Somebody must have woke up Mama Bear. I didn't do it. Hands off. And so really, I rode that truck all the way up to the edge of Canada. I didn't even have to put gas in it. I was just waiting for the sucker to Peter patter out. I was gonna let her be. Roast in the sunset. But that ain't never happened. Got to one of my favorite motels up there. Indian fella. I still can't remember his name. He got a garden out back. His daddy showed him how to garden it. They only use rainwater if they can help it. One time I saw he was growing peppers. And I said, "Oh, you got peppers?" He said, "I do." "Can I have a couple of your peppers?" "You sure can." "Oh, I'm excited," he said. "Don't get too excited. It's bad for your health." "Thank you, sir." Don't be too thankful. No, I'm just kidding. Be as thankful as you want to be. I don't know how much it caught of what I was saying, but moving on. All aboard the bullet train. All aboard? Yes? We are? Are we? Are we now? Tickets, please. Otherwise, this train will not be stopping before its next destination. Dear sir, my ticket is my sweet breath I cast around this car. And my date says, oh, honey, that reminds me of the night at the graveyard. I say, no, not here. Everyone goes back to their seats. Yes, they go back to their seats. And it's like they don't remember anything that happened. Of course they hadn't. Because it didn't actually happen. But did it, though? But for real, though. Did it? But did it? Really? Where did this happen? Could have been anywhere, really. Could it? Really? Some stories that come to me, I will out loud say, just a story. All of my stories are based on infinity anyway. But yeah, I've always had this thing. I will not kill off any of my characters. I won't do it. It wouldn't make any sense anyway. Except to use it as a plot device. To act like they went away and bring them back. And I'm not doing that. No. And I will not be playing any character that bites the bucket. And I will not be pointing anything that looks like a gun at anybody for any movie. Somebody asked me more than once, which is odd, is there anything you can't do? Brother, what kind of question is that? I said, there are things I won't do. One of those is pointing anything that looks like a firearm at a person. I don't care if it's loaded or not loaded. I ain't doing that. And I won't like it if you do it in front of me. And if you whine about it, that might just be the last time we hang out. So when you're doing that whining shit, in this hypothetical scenario of two supposedly adult people going out somewhere to have weird conversations and play with dangerous items that are not toys. Lost where I was going with that. I cast it into my violet fire trash bin. Whoosh. Cedar wood. Wind. Kaze. I'm sorry, yes. Could you hear me? Could I hear you thinking? Or were you thinking that I could hear me? That one of us was thinking about the origin of my name, Corvin Haze Lord Hayes, Goth Von Cor. Were you wondering that, or was that me? Or was I projecting onto you that I was wondering that? Or am I really just talking to a phone? I'm sorry, did you say something? Corvin, Corvon, comes from Goth Von Cor, turned around, Corvin. That part was inspired by one of my favorite DJs, Enoid, or Dion, E-Noid, or his other name, Dione, flipped, Dione. So I thought, well, I could do that for something a little bit more experimental on a different side, and just flip my name, Goth Von Cor, around. So I was gonna make like hard techno and shrines, experimental, all kinds of experimental stuff under the name Corvin G. It just didn't quite stick. Never happened. And then in college, around 2008, going to Bossier Parish Community College, I had dreadlocks. And I was taking classes on filmmaking and a little bit of music and art, telecommunications class. What was the point of this? So, talking about when I was at college in 08, I had dreadlocks. Talking about a time there for some reason. I don't know. Yep, it's called Daddy's on Spa Break. That's what it's called, baby. All right. Well, to tell you the truth, I'm tired, so I'm gonna go sit down. More like horizontally. Good morning.